Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Edify. In this session, we are going to learn about operators and how the operators are used to form the expression. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Let us see how the operators have been classified and learn each and every type with the examples. Let's start with arithmetic operators. So let's create x is equals to 30 and y is equals to 15 and then print x plus y. If we compile it, we get the output as 45. Then replace plus by minus sign and then compile it, we get output as 15. And then division sign, we get output as 2. And then multiplication sign, we get output as 450. And if we replace modulus, then the output is 0 as the modulus returns the remainder. So if 30 is replaced by 31 and then compile it, we get the output as 1, the remainder. There is one more method to approach, that is x is equals to 30 and y is equals to 15, and create a new variable called z is equals to x plus y and then print z. Next, let us see how assignment operators work. We all know equal to is the assignment operator. Let's create a variable called x is equals to 5 and then x increment is equals to 3. The plus sign here denotes the increment of the x variable, that is then print of x. If we compile it, we get output as 8. Similarly, if we replace minus sign, we get the output as 2, and if we replace division sign, we get the output as 1.666, and if we replace the multiplication sign, we get the output as 15. Next is comparison operators. We use comparison operators to compare the values. For example, x is equals to 5 and y is equals to 3. Then print x is equals to y. If we compile it, we get the output as false because 5 is not equals to 3. Similarly, if we replace equal to sign by not equal to, we get the output as true. And if we replace x is less than y, then the output is false. And if we replace x is greater than y, the output is true. Likewise, we have less than or equal to and greater than or equal to operators too. Moving on to logical operators, these are used in conditional statements. For example, x is equals to 5 and print x is greater than 3 and x is less than 10. If we compile it, we get the output as true. It returns true because 5 is greater than 3 and 5 is less than 10. That is, returns true if both statements are true. If, for example, x is equals to 5, print x greater than 3 and x greater than 10, this returns false because one of the statement is false, that is 5 is greater than 3, which is true, but 5 is greater than 10 is false. So the output is false. Likewise, we have OR and NOT operators. If OR logical operator is used, then if any of the statement is true, it returns true as output. If NOT logical operators is used, it results in the opposite output. Let's move on to identity operators. These operators are used to compare the objects, not if they are equal, but if they are actually the same object with the same memory location. For example, let's create a list x is equals to apple, comma mango, and one more list y is equals to apple, comma mango. Then create a variable z is equals to x. Assign x to z. Then if we print x is z, it returns true because z is the same object as x. Then if we print x is y, it returns false because x is not the same object as y, even if they have the same content. Let me show you guys that is operator is not equal to is equal to operator. That is, print x is equals to y. This results in true. Next is membership operator. These are used to test if a sequence is presented in an object. For example, x is equals to apple, banana, print banana in x. This returns true because banana is in the list stored in x variable. And the opposite of this is print banana not in X, this returns in false because banana not in X is false. Lastly, let's see how bitwise operators work. These are used to compare binary numbers. For example, print 6 and 3. If we compile it, the output is 2. The AND operator compares each bit and set it to 1 if both are 1, otherwise it is set to 0. For example, 6 is equals to 0, 1, 1, 0 and 3 is equals to 0, 0, 1, 1. To this we get 2 is equals to 0, 0, 1, 0. Likewise, we have NOR, NOT, XOR and more operators. In this session, we have discussed types of operators and formed expressions out of it. I hope you guys enjoyed my session and learned more practically. We have discussed some basic and important operators. For study materials related to this video, please navigate through the link dropped in the description below. And please subscribe and like my video and follow for more.